Great afternoon, everybody. I'm St. Augustine Sweetheart in the house. Davey Hartzell, your co-host for the show that's on in the afternoon. We are joined by the fierce and fabulous Miss Renee Unsworth, Totally St. Augustine, and
Hello.
Congratulations, Totally Putnam.
That's right.
That's fierce and fabulous. We have a great friend in studio today. I'm super excited to celebrate this queen of improv and now author. Our friend Amy Angelilli is in studio to rock it out. I'm very excited to hear all about her book, all about the little nuances of it. We love this town.
I can't wait.
We love everything about this book. It's going to be super excited. And of course, we love everything about Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln. They've kicked off their 75th year serving St. Augustine and Northeast Florida. For 3 generations, their team and dealership have grown to meet the standards of this great, amazing community. They're located on I-95 and State Road 16. They have incredible inventory from Ford and Lincoln, along with a great selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. And we love their service departments, quick lane for express service, and parts and accessory shops that can take care of all your needs during the time you own your vehicle. No trip to Beaux-Arts is complete without a stop at Ford's Garage to enjoy one of their signature burgers. I highly recommend our fantastic 904 Now burger. From delivery of your new car in your own driveway to mobile service of your fleet of company vehicles or anything in between, the team at Beaux-Arts Ford is ready to meet your needs in a way that is designed exclusively for you. Come in and let their family take care of your family. They're Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln. They're driven to inspire. And of course, we have to talk about the Bailey Group in St. Augustine's heart. The Bailey Group plays its part, a cherished institution, a gem from the start. Mark, as president, took the reins and trusted relay, transform an agency into a force, a St. Augustine display. More than insurance benefits and financial grace, the Bailey Group innovates, serving every place. Personalized service with a local touch. Their commitment shines, and it means so much. Largest in North Florida, a well-earned claim. They're not slowing down, they're rising to fame. Beyond benefits to families, they extend health and finance across the state they defend. A health promotion team, a tale to unfold, creating wellness stories, turning silver to gold. Are you feeling inspired, full of zest? Dial 904-461-1800 and put their expertise to the test. We love you guys over at the Bailey Group. And of course, we would be remiss if we did not bring up our friends at Mara Med Spa. Are you ready for some serious relaxation and rejuvenation? Look no further than Amara Med Spa. Ready for a fabulous retreat and a beauty feat? Amara Med Spa, where fierce meets sweet. Fitness, I'm really fitting in that door. Pampering extravaganza, a menu to adore, hydrofacials and Botox galore, dermal fillers, a laser enhancement, picture perfect, like a beauty enhancement. High-tech paradise gadgets in flight, top-tier care with results in pure bright. Check them out today. Get on one of their plans and schedule an appointment with Tracy. She's my favorite. Go to theamaramedspa.com. All right. Are you ready, Renee?
I'm ready.
Let's see it. Let's go with Amy Angelilli in studio. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited for you. How are you, my friend?
Well, I just love being here. You know, I love coming to chat with you.
Yes. You have been on this world tour here with this book. This is exciting.
From North St. Augustine to South St. Augustine.
God bless. I know. You need a passport.
Up to Jacksonville.
You left the fish tank, right?
Yes.
So first things first, how is Third Space Improv going? I'm so proud of you on that whole venture, and I know that I see so many exciting energy things. I see some great events at nighttime you guys are doing. So how's it going?
Oh, it's been so much fun. We've been doing shows, we've been doing community events, we've been doing classes, and we just launched our Yes and program.
Okay.
Which are things
Ooh,
outside of
is that
improv.
an Ariana Grande, yes and kind of?
Yes, she's coming next week. How did you know?
Love this. Love every minute of it. New album, Very cool. Very, very cool. I saw yoga also going on.
Yes, that's part of our Yes and program besides Ariana.
Okay, of course.
It's things that aren't improv, so Ariana would fit into that.
Oh, yes, and okay.
So mindful practices and other creative practices.
And you have your own parking, your own space.
Parking,
It's awesome.
that's the number one thing people special ask.
It is.
So they can park there and then go to dinner, walk
Okay.
to dinner
Yeah, it's all
downtown,
close
and
to
then come back.
downtown.
You know,
Great idea.
you know, or park there, see a show, and then go out for a drink. Walk over to Ice Plan or wherever.
God bless
Right.
you.
It's so great to have that
Awesome.
lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Without the lot, we'd be nothing.
It's all about the location.
Yes, that's
So
right.
how are you feeling then, Business Owner of the Year? How are you feeling about the King Street Bridge motion happening? I heard they're going to put a light right by you.
Well, I have heard that it's going to be good for us in that little spot because the traffic then will come down Malaga nice and slow.
Cool.
Giving folks an opportunity to look over there at our parking lot.
Smart.
And then our
See?
sign.
I love it. Positive Panda. That sounds great.
See your business.
Yes.
Wonderful.
How did you end up in St. Augustine?
Well, I was taking a Jitterbug 101 class in Denver.
Like the phone, Jitterbug?
Jitterbug, like old time dancing.
Dan-
Oh, I'm
Dancing.
thinking like the cell phone that the senior citizens use. I love it.
It's called something else.
Cricket?
You
Cricket?
can't take you anywhere, man.
So you're learning how to dance. Got it.
I'm learning how to dance. Stay with me here.
Got it.
This guy stepped on my foot, severely sprained my ankle,
No joke.
tore my Achilles. He had on like combat boots to go to a dance class.
I would say
wow.
so.
Yes. So I had to get foot surgery, which laid me up a good 10 weeks. And I sat in my house, looked out the bay window at the snow and said, I can't take this anymore, the foot or the snow.
Okay.
And so I started researching seaside communities.
That do Jitterbug.
No more Jitterbug for me. That was it. That was it. So I narrowed the list down to 3 places, and I visited all 3. And when I told my mother about visiting St. Augustine, she said, well, you were in St. Augustine when you were a little girl. My mom was born in Jacksonville.
Oh, well, there you go.
And so my grandmother was from a small town in Georgia, and she was one of 7, and all the brothers and sisters came down into Atlanta, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tallahassee. So as a little girl, evidently, when we were visiting one of my aunts, my great aunts, we came down to St. Augustine. My aunt had a summer condo in
fancy.
Crescent Beach from Jacksonville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, don't you wish you had that summer condo
Yeah,
now?
I'm like, those people are related to us,
Right?
Well, we didn't grow up like that. What?
Oh my goodness. So then so that was the family connection then?
Yeah,
in St. Augustine.
so we came to visit, and I reconnected with my mother's favorite cousin who lives in Jacksonville, and found the perfect house, saw so many perfect things, some are in the book, and just like everything like kind of worked synergistically. Is that a word, synergistically?
It made
It should
sense
be.
to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
because if it's not, it should be.
Yeah.
So what year was that? 2013, 14? Trying to remember.
It was. We moved in 2015.
Okay.
And so that was the year before. And then since then, we became me because we got divorced.
Okay.
And then he stayed in Volano, and I moved into town and became a townie.
Oh, you were townie. I love it. Yes. Well, they always do to stay in Volano, which is fine. It's like a bookend. Speaking of book, we got 100 things to do in St. Augustine
it
before you
is.
die. How
Yes.
on earth did you get involved with this book?
Happy accident.
Really?
Yeah, total happy accident. Total happy accident. I didn't even know about. I knew about books like this, but I didn't know about this particular,
It's cute.
book. See, they have the bucket on the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like bucket list. Got it.
So
Yes.
there's these books of other cities, but
Yes.
you got to write the St. Augustine version.
Yes. So, as an editor at visitstaugustine.com, I'm privy to a lot of information. And the publisher called the office one day and asked if there would be a writer who would be interested and I suppose capable of producing the book. And I was not there when the call came in. So they said, sure, we have someone for you.
Oh, wow.
We'll connect you on email.
Oh, wow. And you're like, what is this?
Yeah, and I was like, wait, what? What's happening?
So how do you compile all these wonderful 100 places? That's all you're limited to,
Yeah,
right?
it was terrible because the list that was the easy part of the book, and I got to 120 in no time flat.
Uh-huh.
And then I said, oh, SH, you know what?
Double hockey stick, yeah. Shiitake mushroom, yeah.
Yes. Because there's way more than 100 things because, you know, it's a special town,
Right.
you know, and I feel like the gal who wrote the Jacksonville edition, there's a Jacksonville edition.
Oh, wow.
Her name is also Amy. And I thought, oh, she must have had a hard time the opposite direction coming up with 100 things. Sorry, Jacksonville.
Right. I mean, honestly, our cultures, I just don't like.
Well, one of the reasons why I moved here is because I wanted a seaside community that was vibrant all year long.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's even too vibrant and I have to stay home to like
Decompress, yeah.
recoup, yeah.
During festival season.
Yeah, you know.
What about like businesses that close? Like, how do you deal with something like that?
It was going to press because the whole project started in the summer of 2022 and it went to press around Christmas of 2023.
Okay.
And I said, "Oop, no, hold. We have to pull that business. Oop, no, hold. We have to pull that business." Finally, they said, enough. Like,
yeah, but
enough.
literally, that's what happens after a pandemic. You got to roll into
right.
Yeah.
And I bought a piece of art from one of my favorite local artists right at the end of the year, and she was in the book, and she was packing up her gallery, and I said, "No."
Was she off of Iberia?
Yes.
Oh, I know
Alma.
exactly. God, she's amazing.
She's fabulous. Yes.
This is that lady where they
Yes,
drop the
I
cell phone.
love her.
She drops the cell phone in the water, and then
Yes,
the pixelations, and she paints it.
It's gorgeous.
Love her work. I think I saw she was in town like last week or something. Maybe
Yeah,
just doing a show.
so she is featured at Plum Gallery right
Yeah.
now.
Cool. Okay.
So I ran into her at a book signing at the Jimenez Patio House, and she got after me because I haven't taken a picture of the piece that I bought, but I haven't hung it yet because it's like so fabulous that
I love
like
it.
You got to find the perfect
Yes,
spot.
It's got to speak to you. Yeah.
Awesome.
She's an amazing lady.
because it's you know it's unusual for me to buy like a grown up piece of art because my projects are usually small time dollars, so I usually buy a postcard and then
Right.
put it in a frame or something.
That's me. Invisible.
Find a
Yeah.
miniature.
It's like floating.
Yes, I have little miniatures because they're more affordable.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
But
Yeah.
I felt like such a grown up, and she was having her like moving sale, and
Right.
so a lot of the pieces were reduced. I'm like, I'm so fancy buying a real piece of art.
So did you have to pull her from the book?
It was too late.
Oh, so she's in it.
Yeah, she's
Honestly,
in it.
she has captured some great landscapes though of
Yeah.
this town.
Well, they'll find her name and can
Yes.
search for her in
Yes.
other
So
galleries because
special,
I've seen
yeah.
her work around town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But everybody, when I put this book on Facebook, people were shocked because nobody knew that I was doing it. The edition for Charleston and Savannah, I bought those two, and
Okay.
it was done by a husband and wife team, and their thank you page goes on and on and on, and they thank all these people and thank all these organizations. And when I had to do my thank you page, I was like, who am I going to thank? Because I was like me in the darkness of night
Yeah.
in my home office, like typing away, writing this book because I didn't want anyone to know, because I didn't want anybody to feel bad
Right.
Yeah.
if they didn't make it in the book. And it's not for lack of love, it's for lack of pages.
Yeah.
I did a book signing last weekend, and a gentleman said you could do a whole one of these just on Black history in St.
Oh,
Augustine.
100%.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
historic sites, all of that. So where can we find this?
You could find besides my
Besides-
house.
besides-
Yes. Come on down.
Yeah, we have
Cocktails.
some book signings, but
Yes,
then
we have some book signings, and then it's at readypress.com. It's also on Target website. It's also on Amazon website.
Wow.
But it's in the process of being going into a lot of different retailers around town.
Cool.
The
Oh,
independently
good.
owned and operated places,
Wonderful.
like the Jimenez Patio House.
Okay, good.
It's in the gift
in
shop.
their gift shop.
Yes.
Good.
So what do you think, like, talk about the book, like the niche of it. Like, who would be purchasing this book? Is this a good gift for people?
It's the perfect gift because it's one of those books that you kind of have out handy because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not filled with dense facts.
Okay.
It's filled with fun facts.
Thank you.
There's
a little bit more I'm a little bit more streamlined. Yeah.
It's for you, Davey. It's
I
for
needed
you.
that. I have an attention span like a gnat. I need to like, what's the answer? Yeah,
Yes.
I get it. Yes, that is great. I could see this in like Airbnbs too.
Yes,
you know, people visiting.
for sure. Like, there's a little like fun fact just about the salad dressing at Gypsy Cab because I'm mad crazy about the homemade salad dressing.
Yes, that salad dressing is amazing. And there's about Old Town Trolleys in there
Yes,
too.
of
That's the way
course,
to get
yes.
around town. So fun. What do you look forward to most about reading this book?
I just can't wait to see the 100 places and then write little notes about things
Yeah.
that I may have. What if I haven't done some of them?
I can't know.
I can't imagine.
I can't. That's the challenge.
Yeah, that is a challenge.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Renee has a body double. You know, every time I open up the book,
Absolutely.
there's Renee here, there's
Yeah.
Renee here, there's Renee here.
With the sheriff, I know it's some sort of vitamin
Oh, the
plan that I'm
sheriff.
not. Yeah.
He's been at every event I've been at for the past couple of weeks.
That's great. Is that your body? You have a bodyguard now?
No.
So, any surprises in this book?
I think there's a couple surprises because it's not just downtown, you know, so it goes out into the county.
That's cool.
You know, we talk about, I don't know who we is, me.
Yeah, all your personalities. I know.
Publisher.
Yes. Talk about, you know, sunset along the St. Johns River in the parks there. And, you know, that's not something that you automatically think of when you think of St. Augustine. But I say, go to Switzerland. And a lot of people are like, Switzerland, what?
Yes. That's good. There's a middle school out there too. Yeah. It is beautiful out there, right? Very serene.
My favorite park is there, Alpine Groves.
Yeah, that's
I've
that's
never
in it.
been. I gotta
It
go.
is stunning.
That
Right
is
on
the
the
best
river.
sunset in town.
Can I walk
Alpine
dogs
Groves.
there? Is that
You
like
can.
Okay.
Huge trails. It's
Definitely
gorgeous.
checking
And
that out.
this big pier, you
Yeah.
walk out onto the water, and then you can sit at the end, and it's like the most peaceful spot and the best sunset. And I used to live right near Aunt Kate's, and people would gather in their golf carts to watch the sunset, and that was supposed to be the best sunset. And then it was the Matanzas. I think it's out.
I gotta
on the
check
St.
that
John's.
out because
Alpine
I
Grove.
like a Caps moment and like seeing that sunset is like so
I
beautiful.
love sunsets, but
Yeah.
that park, Alpine Groves, is like old Florida.
Yeah.
It used to be an orange grove.
Yes.
Really? Oh, wow, I'll have to check that out. So will there be a next edition to this book, do you think?
Yes, they haven't told me when, but as soon as a
How
book
exciting.
comes out, they're, you know, starting to talk about the next one. And then, of course, I need a little break between because I don't want to sweat out like, oh my God, what business is open or closed or coming or going? You know?
True. Yeah,
For the
absolutely.
next
And for you
edition, yeah.
to monitor all that. I mean, what about like in the next edition, are you going to like focus on any specific areas more than others, like more restaurants on one side versus, or how do you pick the different categories? Is there a certain amount?
Categories are Reedy Press categories, and then you fill the
gotcha.
categories. Now, what's hard is to try to like balance the categories, you know, because I was like, oh, on thing 60, and I hadn't even gotten out of restaurants.
Gotcha.
Okay,
So you have to.
dial back, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then there's shopping, there's recreation, there's arts and culture, you know, so those are preloaded. So you've got to like make your picks fit into those. And if I didn't have that, I'd probably be all over the place.
All over
So,
the place, yeah.
You
So
know,
it kind
like,
of
oh,
gives
what
you
about this? Or what about this?
Right,
Or what
that's
about
how I'd be.
this?
It's like, oh my God, don't forget about this. Oh my gosh, yeah. Can you just put a footnote? Yeah.
So you have a guide, and you
Yes.
already have your backup list.
Yes.
So there you go.
And then there's itineraries in there too, you know, that kind of coincide with the categories, you know. So if you're a foodie, if you're a history buff, you know, if you're a nature lover, that kind of thing.
I love that.
So that's fun.
Everyone
too.
loves a good itinerary.
What about festivals? Can you put like different seasons? Like we know we're gonna have Celtic Festival. We know we're gonna have certain things like that. Is that also part of that?
Yeah. So
That's hard.
so hard,
Yeah.
and even like historic churches,
Okay.
right? So you can kind of get around the 100 a little bit by having like like number 87 historic churches or not number 12 festivals.
You group them.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
Okay.
But then I was warned, don't go overboard on that.
I believe it. It's very strict.
I can see that.
I'm trying to I'm like, I'll just do some listicles. We're watching you.
Really? So they have the chance to come back and say like, you're right. Oh, wow.
It's no longer 100. Now it's 1,023. Stop.
Right.
Oh, boy. So where will you be this evening for a book signing, right?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be at Gypsy Cab with the homemade salad dressing.
Just eating the salad dressing and signing books.
And they're going to have drink specials. It's happy hour. It's 4 to 6, so it's going to be happy hour. They're going to have a couple of things you can taste.
Love that.
So I think it's going to be a sweet.
Nice.
And Monday night is the local discount night.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Menorcan
Menorcan Monday.
You get it, all locals
Yeah,
get a discount.
That was fun.
Davey was featured last year.
That was a fun moment. Troy was featured. He's actually on the menu, Mr. Troy.
Wow.
From the morning show.
He
Yeah.
has
He
an
his
item
own-
name?
Well, they have trivia night that's like a specific menu just for the trivia. And apparently it's been so on a wait list, so you can't get in. Like
Yeah,
even
it is insane.
like the Pete's mom can't even get in.
Wow.
It's like that. It's like so
Pete's mom
yeah.
can't get into
That-
Can
trivia.
you imagine?
That's what I need to
gosh.
have at Third Space.
Yeah.
Is like
Trivia night.
trivia night.
Trivia
That
night.
Yeah.
is a thing.
There is
Because
a following for
People
it.
are like so crazy about trivia night.
They do.
Yeah.
They reserve their tables in advance. Every team has their table at whatever location it is.
Yeah.
There you go, Amy.
Great element of improv too. You probably can get some great peeps in there too.
Oh yeah. I'm just so dumb with trivia.
Me too.
When I go up there for the drinks,
Yeah.
and the snacks.
You have a whole trivia book right
Oh
here.
my God.
You have all your trivia. Yeah, all your trivia questions.
Just St. Augustine trivia.
That's it. That's all.
Is the one at Gypsy Cab like all subjects?
Yeah, right, Blake. How does trivia
I
roll?
think so.
Yes. So Trivia Nation does like sometimes they do themed trivia, but the ones we have at Gypsy Cab is like all general trivia. So
General.
yeah. So it could be like a random assortment of like all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of everything.
That's like that's too much for me. I didn't pass trivia in high school.
Well, that's why you gotta have team members that
Yes.
each have their selected
Right. Like if I was pop
field.
culture and fashion, I would be a good team member. But then somebody like Troy's a good historian. So yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
kind of get your athletes together
Right.
with trivia.
I would be the one about improvisers.
Yeah.
And there's no questions about improvisers.
Or maybe. You never know.
There could be some wild questions, yeah. Oh, Amy Angelilli, thank you so much for coming into studio today. This is going to be so incredible. Everybody run out and get 100 things to do in St. Augustine before you die. Before you get out of here, you've got to
I gotta
sign
sign your book.
my
Yes,
book.
yes, of course.
So exciting. Thank you. So Gypsy Cab, right? Gypsy Cab tonight.
Gypsy Cab tonight.
Yes.
4 to
4 to
6.
6.
Yes.
Happy hour specials. Everyone can get their own bottle of
Yes.
dressing and their book.
I love it.
When I was asked where I wanted to do my book signings, I said I want to go to Gypsy Cab and just be surrounded by the salad dressings.
Awesome. It's amazing.
That's my dream too.
It's amazing.
Right there with you.
They're world famous. And speaking of world famous, we move into Old Town Trolley. Sit back, take it easy, baby, and let it go. Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine's history, culture, and old world charm while experiencing unforgettable views about their open-air trolleys. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor with brick-lined streets and sights such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers over 100 points of interest. If you have a guests that are visiting you throughout this whole season, well, I guess
It's
we're moving
spring
into
holiday.
Easter.
Yeah.
They can buy a full fare ticket.
Yeah.
And Renee, you can ride for free.
Yes.
I love that.
I do this with
Hometown
my
pass.
I do this with my family. Hey, Amy.
Hey, of course. Yeah, that's the way to go. It's the way to get around town. It reminds me of like when I go to Savannah. It's like parking is a hot mess, so I just jump on the trolley. You can hop on, hop off.
Honestly, it is the way to see St. Augustine if you don't live here.
Right.
Because who wants to ride around behind the trolley?
Right.
Just jump on the trolley. You can get
fabulous.
off on any stop you want. Go eat, go shopping, go see that historic attraction, and hop back on and go to the next. And in between, you get all the history.
Did you know my boyfriend's the fleet manager of the trolley?
No, that's amazing.
See, Amy knows.
Yep. When my 5-year-old niece visits, she says, "Oh, There's a George Trolley. There's a George Trolley. There's a George Trolley. There's a George
Oh,
Trolley.
love
There's a
that.
George Trolley.
Yes.
George Trolley. All right.
So yes, definitely go ride the George Trolley.
I like it.
Right with George.
I love it. Ride with George at hometownpass.com. So cool. Hey, Floridians, I got to tell you, we take something very seriously around here. It's air conditioning, right? Well, we are not being left in a mess of humidity right now. So when was the last time you gave your home unit some love? For a fabulous 45 years, All-American Air has been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. They're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just experts, they're the cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service. They have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and high rocking efficiency systems. From the Lennox Wonders to the ultra-smart iComfort thermostat, they've got all your HVAC products in sight. Give them a call today. Get on one of those maintenance plans. I can't stress that enough. 904-461-0070. Ooh, Renee, one of our favorite places, Bin 39.
I love
Tell me.
Ben 39.
Isn't it so special?
It's so special. That courtyard area is amazing.
Amazing, yep.
But when you walk into the wine shop, they're so friendly. They're so nice.
Because it can be intimidating.
It can be, because I don't know wine as well as most wine people.
Connoisseurs out there, yes.
Yes, but they are so friendly and they don't make you feel nervous about ordering a wine.
No,
you can just
yeah.
tell them what you like and they will find something you like. And I like bubbly, so
Yeah.
they find me some fun bubbles.
Yeah. They'll give you a flight of
I've
bubble.
had
Yeah.
the flight several times, and that's really all you need. You can share it.
So
and-
we have a secret
Yeah.
code word for peeps when they feel like they have no idea what they want to order.
Oh.
They can just go in and say, "I'll have what Irving's having," and then that right away is the code word of, "Yep." He'll pop right out around the corner and be like,
And
"Do you
he-
want sweet or dry, sir?"
Oh, yes. Good.
Love
Irving.
them. Yes. Irving's amazing. Get on one of those tastings. Give them a call if you have any questions. They are absolutely incredible team. 904-827-5740. I got to hear Jolie in the courtyard last week. So
The
good.
courtyard, the fountain.
So special.
People watching. It's the best place.
Well, we move into the part of the show where it's not so special.
Uh-oh.
Of course, we have Pete's recipe for success, which unfortunately to everybody out there, especially if you're an Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, horrible horoscopes. Ugh. Ugh.
Yikes.
Yikes. Blake, play some music to smooth this out here. We've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on deck. Aries. Today, Aries, beware of unexpected challenges. Your day might be like trying to fit in a square peg into a round hole. Ooh, frustrating and oddly shaped, apparently. Watch out for rogue shoelaces and overly ambitious pigeons. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
No words for that one.
Stubborn Taurus, brace yourself for a cosmic twist. Today, you might discover your favorite snack is discontinued or your Wi-Fi password mysteriously changes. Take deep breaths and avoid unnecessary confrontations with inanimate objects. Gemini, your day may be full of communication chaos. Expect your phone to autocorrect everything you say, turning casual conversations into, stand-up comedy material. Double check your emails as you might accidentally RSVP to a llama yoga class instead of that business meeting you were supposed to attend.
Okay, I'd rather go to a llama yoga class than a
Too.
business.
Sounds way better, right?
Way better.
Hey, events. Do you have any fun events on the top of your head? Just thinking about it since we're moving into events section.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This weekend, I think we've talked about this before, but it is an awesome event. It's the Flower and Garden Expo.
Love it. Yes.
It's at Sykes Family Farms.
Right.
They're in Elkton.
Mm-hmm.
And it benefits Epic Behavioral Health Care.
Yep.
2-day event. You can meet nursery owners, gardeners. There's decor for your garden, all kinds of plants, and they're all very affordable. You can find things you don't see at every nursery or
And they're
garden
affordable.
center. They really are affordable.
Because a lot of these box stores, there's such a markup on these plants, and this is the way to get affordable plants, and this is the time of season. I love this expo. It's very,
and the
very good.
growers talk to you about what you should do, how you
Right.
should
What
grow
kind of soil,
them,
blah, 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 yeah.
in our area,
Yep.
which I love.
Eggshell and Miracle Grow. I'm just saying.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Betty Griffin Center is asking for volunteers for the 10th annual Betty Griffin Center Run for Peace. They have the best T-shirts. I love their T-shirts. Always with the peace sign. So cool.
Yes.
This is happening Saturday, April 6th. This is supporting survivors of domestic violence. I know they're coming on the show, I think, next week to talk a little bit more about it, but they need help with packet pickup to route guides. There's also a role for everybody. You can check them out at Betty Griffin Center on Facebook. If you are being abused or have been abused, please call the Betty Griffin Center with their 24-hour crisis hotline. Just letting everybody know, 904-824-1555. If you want to volunteer, go on their face pages, and they've got a link there for you to sign up. Oh, one of the things that you're involved with.
Yes, the Gamble Rogers Folk Festival.
Right.
April 12th through 14th. They changed their location last year to be at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. It had been there many years before that.
You went camping, right? This is the camping one you went?
I'm going camping again.
This is amazing.
If you like camping,
tell me.
Go, because they have amazing amenities right on site. Huge bathrooms with beautiful showers. And they have like 4 different stages of music going on throughout the entire 3-day event. So if you don't like one thing, you go to the next stage.
I love that.
Amazing. And you know what my favorite stage was last year?
What's that?
The youth. We have such talented youth musicians in town. And some of them were from other places.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Well, that's like the Friends
talent.
of Amphitheater. They do that Kids Rock Camp?
Yes, and some of them had gone to Kids Rock Camp.
That's what I heard.
And now they're playing like pros.
Yeah.
But Gamble Rogers Folk Festival has been happening since the 90s.
Yep.
And it is a great event.
That's awesome. 28th Annual Gamble Rogers Folk Festival. Again, April 12th through the 14th. So excited. They have a huge festival lineup. That's exciting.
Huge. Dozens and dozens of artists.
Dozens and dozens. And you know what? Dozens and dozens of success. Panache. They've been living the fabulous life since 1987. And they invite you to join the Pamper Party. Their mission is simple. They're there to sprinkle joy from head to heart and one guest at a time. From a chic haircut to a soul-soothing massage, their team is all about pampering you to the max. What sets Panache apart, you ask? Well, their squad of talented experts is on a mission to make your wildest dreams come true. Panache is an Aveda salon, in which is an oasis for you, where innovation and artistry are their middle names. They are there to make your day and turn your day from good to absolutely gorgeous. Get posh and go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo. Save the date. Oh my goodness, Love Your Mother is coming up April 27th. So excited.
I can't wait. I have talked to some designers in town.
Exciting.
Who are collecting certain items to make their recycled fashions.
Right. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know Michelle's coming on the show on Friday with the designer. We're going to talk about how they're going to get their aesthetic together, how they're going to make it different and one up from the year before.
It's the fashion event of the year.
So fun.
Get your tickets April 27th. It is on Anastasia Island.
At Blue Water Jewelers,
Everyone will be there at Blue Water Jewelers. They have a runway. All the models are stunning. But
and
the
it works with the Fashion Academy over at Bartram Trail. I love that too. They're involving the kids. It's all for Matanzas Riverkeeper. Of course, we love our waterways. Tickets are only $65. This is definitely rally on that event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a great event. And, you know, it's great to take your older children who might have an interest in fashion, but also, you know, they realize, oh, people are making these outfits out of recycled items.
It's wearable artwork. Look, I took my broadcasting brother, I took Pete last time.
Yes.
Who was like, I don't know, it's not really my scene. And he loved it.
Yeah.
It was so cool because it was innovative. It was just thought out. And it's really like wearable artwork down that runway. It's so cool.
It's beautiful.
You know what else is beautiful is the United Way of St. Johns County. They're a champion in our community. Together, they create opportunities, foster education, and improve the lives of those in need. The United Way of St. Johns County is a catalyst for change, bringing together businesses, volunteers, and organizations to tackle the toughest challenges facing our community. With your support, they can make a real difference. We love them so much. They're doing a really incredible project right now with books for Title I schools. Check them out, unitedway-sjc.org. It's amazing what happens when we live united. Renee, thank you so much for showing up and showing out today. Pete's birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Pete.
40 only gets better. That's all I got to say.
That's right. I hope you're at Amara Med Spa getting your entire spa day done.
Absolutely. Blake,
Right?
thank you so much for pushing all the buttons, buddy. I really appreciate you today. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.